What's up, guys? Welcome to Umamusume Pretty. Anyways, today's video, we are going to be talking about who I think the best characters are in the game currently that are out. So, I'm going to start off with the number one character, not even close, is Silence Suzuka. By the way, I am horrible at pronouncing these names, so please forgive me. And the way they pronounce them does not sound like the English version that you would imagine it to be. Like super creek is like super quick. That's what it sounds like sometimes. Anyways, Silence Suzuka, best ultimate in the game. You put her in front. This ultimate triggers, increases by velocity by drawing on all remaining strength when in the lead by a fair margin on the final straight. And I mean, she books it. So if you're in the front and you're near the end, you just win. There's no coming back for the opponents when you have that. Also, you have something like Final Push. This just even makes it even more likely this will trigger. Very, very strong character. I have a S tier speed. I have 1,000 speed on my character when I beat my campaign with her. Absolutely the best character in the game. Number two. Now, again, I don't have a few of these 3 stars and one of these 2 stars, as you can see. So I am only speaking from preference here, but I think number 2, without question, Daiwa Scarlet. Daiwa Scarlet is an absolute menace on the field. Absolutely. She's extremely fast. Also another front runner or pace runner. She has Red Ace, again, one of the best ultimates you can have. Slightly swell with determination to stay number 1 in the second half of the race. When this triggers, she basically wins. And depending on how you build her, especially if you build into speed, power, and stamina, you're going to excel extremely well with this character. She is actually a monster. First person I beat any of the campaigns with was Daiwa Scarlet. Hands down, crazy. Now, number 3 is a little bit more difficult to pick. So, I've not done very good with Rice Shower, but I have been able to play this character and absolutely dominate. Absolutely dominate when I played with her, and that's also because of this ultimate. Slightly hang on the advantage when positioned toward the front, with the energy to spare on the final straight. Basically, again, this is one of those win ultimates, and if you're going to notice a trend here, these kind of ultimates that can trigger very easily are so effective. So insanely effective and so good. Beating her campaign was a breeze. Very, very easy. And you're probably like, wow, he's only said 1 3-star, 2 stars. Well, now we're talking to another 3-star, at least the ones I have. Now, I'm sure that there are some down here that are much better. In fact, I really want this character. She seems absolutely insane. Like, absolutely one of the best characters probably in the game. And also another really strong contender that I don't own that I think is probably in the top, like 3. Ogiri Cap, another insane monster at this game. But for the ones I own, we're going to talk about Symboli Rudolph as number 4. Now, why is she not number 3 or number 2 on my list so far? Well, that's because of this ability is very, very hard to pull off. Her ultimate will not trigger every race. It just won't. And when it does trigger, yeah, it feels great. But the issue is, when it doesn't trigger, you're kind of in a really tough situation. When it does trigger, yeah, she clears. Like, absolutely clears. But it's also one of those ultimates that you need to trigger. And if it doesn't, it makes it very rough. So I guess the way you could play her, which I've never tried, is playing late instead of pace. And maybe that'll trigger more, but when you're in pace, that ability is not going to trigger much. Overall, though, she's a very, very good character, but not insane. Now, last but not least, out of all the characters I have to give it to TM Opera O. This character is very difficult. And not difficult because of her skills. She is absolutely difficult because her story is just a pain. Like, the way they set it up and everything makes her character very, very hard. It took me a while to beat her campaign. Her ultimate skill increases velocity with Royal Brilliance when engaged in a challenge toward the front of the final corner. Again, this is a ultimate that will not always trigger, but it does trigger more than Rudolph's. So I actually would say in some regards she might be better than Rudolph, but again, I've never played Rudolph in late. I've always played her in chase. So, or pace, I mean. So I kind of put this character a little bit behind just overall because she just has a rough campaign. If you're going to play this character's campaign, you're going to have a rough time. It took me many, many tries. It took me like 4 tries to beat her campaign. Now, contenders that arguably I think are very, very easy to play. Winning Ticket. Winning Ticket, very easy character to play as well. Honestly, you'll probably do extremely good if you play as her. Another character I never had an issue with beating was Haru Yura. I think that's how you say her name. Also another character that was very, very easy. Her ultimate's extremely good too. Just a game-winning ultimate. This character, my Ano Top Gun, also not a very bad character as well. Quite good in a lot of situations. But the only reason I did not give them my top 5 is because the original top 5, like, I'll put it this way. Silence Suzuka is so much better than the rest of everyone else I said. It's not even close. She is literally SSS tier. The only character that even would have a slight chance of even coming close to her that I've played so far is Daiwa Scarlet. But Daiwa Scarlet is like SS tier, but not like triple S tier. Like, this is a character that is very good, but still, you will win 50% more races, I guarantee, with this character. At least if you build it the way I did, where you have like 1,000 speed and stuff, like, she's a monster. Now we're gonna talk about, what was my number 3 again? I completely forgot. Oh, El Condor Pesa. She's good. I would say she's maybe like S tier. It's like a solid S. Very, very strong character. Overall, very good. And number 4, Rudolph, I would say is maybe high A tier. And the same would go with TM Opera. Now, if I was going to make this list with everyone, I will give a quick rundown. I still say Silence Suzuka is the best character in the game. I think Daiwa Scarlet would either be number 2 or number 3. The same with Ogiri Cap. I think Ogiri Cap would also be in that. Ogiri Cap's really nuts. This, I can't say her name. Tokai Tio. She's very, very strong. McQueen's also pretty good too. And the new character is a monster. So, like, any of these characters really could be in the top 5 here. Special Week. I actually don't know if this character is really good. But from playing against her, it's like sometimes they'll do really well at Special Creek when you're playing against them. And then other times they just kind of don't do anything. So it's really dependent. But Ogiri Cap arguably could be number 2. Best character in the game. Number 3 would probably be Mahino Bourbon or McQueen, depending on how you build them. And number 5 would probably be this Takai Tio, because every Takai Tio I see is usually really decent. Very strong runner. Hope you guys enjoy this. This is kind of me rambling on about my thoughts and stuff and process. Obviously, this is my opinion only. And if you guys have an opinion of your own, please leave them in the comments below. Share what your thoughts are. How your games are gone. And real quick, I mean, I'll even show my team. So, yeah, see. Clears. Literally can beat all the event races too with this character. Don't even need a great mood. Can be on normal mode. She clears. So absolutely insane. My Scarlet's not far off. A tier. By the way, when you build yourself or build your characters, this is kind of the way you want to go. Where's my Rudolph one? Oh, I only got Rudolph to 6,600. Kinda how I built Rudolph when I beat her campaign. And TM Opera as well. Again, when I was ranking these, I could say either of these could be like 4th and 5th. They're very, very close. But this character by far is best in the game, hands down. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And I will catch you guys later. Wait. Oh yeah, her. Again, also a very, very insane character. But thank you guys for watching. Catch you later. Peace.